Hey guys, welcome back. So today I am just doing a little get ready with me. This was for Mother's Day, so I figured I'd set my camera up and just let you guys watch me as I got ready today. I did use a few new products. If you guys follow me on Snapchat, I had mentioned a few times that I had filmed a ton of videos for you guys, and I realized as I went to edit all the footage that my microphone was never on through any of those videos. So I had to end up deleting all that footage. So I am going to film another haul with some of these products that you see me using in this little get ready with me. And plus I have some newer things that I want to show you guys as well. But as you guys can see, I'm just doing my normal foundation routine. I am using the Tarte Shape Tape all under my eyes, which is something new for me. I mean, you guys know I love the Tarte Shape Tape, but I usually like mixing it with a lighter coverage concealer. I just feel like the Tarte Shape Tape can sometimes be too much. So when I do apply this, you can see I don't apply as much as I would like my Naked Skin concealer or something that's a little lighter in coverage. I try to just apply a little amount of this just so I don't end up being too cakey underneath of the eyes. I forgot how good this concealer holds up throughout the day though, because that concealer did not budge all day long. So I am going to buff everything out on my eye and set that, and then we're going to go in with some new shadows today. I did get some ColourPop shadows, which I'm really excited for, but you can see I'm just really lightly setting underneath of my eyes with RCMA powder. I'm not baking because of the fact that I use the Tarte Shape Tape. I don't need to bake because, like I said, that concealer just doesn't budge. You just need to set it, and that's about it. So once I do all of that, I'm also going to set my face. I use the Sephora Microblend Baked Powder, I believe is what it's called. I forget what shade I'm in, but I'm just going to set that with a duo fiber brush and then do my eyebrows. So I did let you guys watch one of my eyebrows in this Get Ready With Me. I figured you guys would want to see it, but at the same time, I didn't want to put both eyebrows in just because I didn't want it to take up so much time of this video. So you guys can see I'm using my Brow Wiz, and then I will go in with my brow powder from Sigma and do the inner part of my brow and just go over everything that I just did. Then I will go in and just blend, you know, the usual. So then I'm going to bronze and contour. Today I used the Wet n Wild Ticket to Brazil bronzer, and then I go in and contour with the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer because lately I have been needing a little bit more color to my skin because I am so fair right now. I have let my spray tan pretty much wear off, so I really have to go in and give myself all that definition and contour back to the face. When I have a little bit more of a spray tan, I don't usually do as much because I already feel so bronzed, but today I definitely needed some color. Then we are going to move on to the eyes, which I'm so excited to talk about these shadows because, guys, I am in love. These ColourPop pressed eyeshadows are the bomb. First, I go in with the shade Bel Air. This is going to be my first transition shade, so you can see I'm just going in, buffing it out really well. I want it to be really blended and smoked out, and I'll do that to both eyes. And once I really blend that out, I'll go in with the next deeper shade, and the next shade that I go in with is Conundrum, and I use this with a more tapered blending brush so I can be a little bit more precise about where I place the shadow. So you can see I'm just keeping it more towards the outer corner and keeping the inner corner blank. So once I've done that, I'll go back and forth between the two brushes. The first brush that I use is clean. I didn't add any more product to that, but I just use that to go and further blend out everything. It's just nicer to switch up the brushes to give yourself a little fluffier brush and something that doesn't have any pigment on it. That way it can just really buff those colors together. And then I am going to go in with my new favorite, guys. Oh my god, if you have not tried the Stila Magnificent Metal collection, you need to. You need to go out and get it right now because they're phenomenal. I love glitter, but I just never really liked the process of applying glitter. So this is the shade Kitten Karma, and I actually did a first impressions video on this for you guys, but that was unfortunately one of the videos that the microphone was turned off, so I wasn't able to upload it, so I figured I would use it in this video just so you guys can see how easy it really is to use. Because you guys know, I don't do a lot of glitter looks, but now that I have this, I definitely have to pick up some more shades. I'm going to be doing a ton of more glitter looks. And then I am going in with the shade Cloud 9 from ColourPop and just deepening up those outer corners. I just felt like it needed a little bit more depth once we added that glitter. And I'm going to take that same shade and buff it underneath of the eyes. And then after I buff that in, I'll go back in with Conundrum and buff the under eye out even more. I just don't want it to be too harsh under there. I just want it to really be really blown out, but I want it to match up to the outer corner of the eye. So you can see I drag it up so that I make sure that the eyeshadow is connected. Then using the Sephora liner, you guys know, I'm so sorry, I use it all the time and it is discontinued. They do have some other types of eyeliners, but unfortunately this one is my favorite. So once I did my mascara and everything, I'm going to apply some falsies. These are the Demi Wispies. I am in desperate need of my eyelash extensions to be filled in, but my girl was unfortunately really sick, which was so sad, but I will be getting them filled in soon. So for now, I just had to put on some falsies so I could get that dramatic look. And as you see me dancing away, that is realistically how I look when I'm getting ready. I'm always having a dance party. It's crazy. If you follow me on Snapchat, you know. I'm going in with Becca Flower Child to do my blush, and then I'm going to just shape out my contour. I'm using the RCMA powder and my favorite brush from Morphe to do this. I'm just baking underneath of there just to make sure that my contour and everything's cleaned up, and I usually touch my face in that area the most. So when you bake like that, it helps your foundation stay longer throughout the day. And then after I set my brows, I'm just touching up the lash line with some liner. This is a NYX liner. It's a brush tip. It's okay liner. I haven't had any issues with it. I wouldn't say that it's my favorite, but it is a good one. So if you're looking for a cheaper alternative to the Kat Von D ink liner, this is definitely one of them. It's very, very comparable. Once I wipe all the bakage off, I am going to go in and highlight. I am using MAC Soft and Gentle Highlight. You know, it's one of my favorites to use on my skin tone. It just makes everything look really glowy and fresh without it being a super glittery or dramatic highlight. It just makes the face look dewy. So then I'm going to spray it with some rose water and do my trick that I've been doing lately is patting my skin after I've applied all of my powder with the Beauty Blender just to take off any extra powder that I have. Then I'm going to apply some mascara on the lower lashes and put some Ice Queen from Makeup Geek on my inner corners and under my brow bone. And then I figured in this Get Ready With Me, I would show you guys how I blow dry my hair on a daily basis. Honestly, that's a lie because I don't blow dry my hair that often, but since it was Mother's Day, I wanted to actually style it. So I just applied my two wet products, which is the IGK, I believe it's called Lift Up or Mousse. I forget what the name is, but it's a mousse. It's a great mousse. And then I used the J. Beverly Hills 5-in-1 Styling Emulsion. It is just a really good smoothing treatment, and it just keeps the hair healthy while blow drying. So it's really nice. And then I just use a round brush. So I will stop talking and let you guys watch how I round brush my hair. So I'm just going to apply some lip liner from NYX. This is in the shade Natural. This is usually my go-to nude lip. If I'm going to do a nude lip, this is usually the liner that I use. And the reason I did my hair first was because I am going to apply a lip gloss, and this is the Gerard Cosmetic lip gloss in the shade Sugar Mama. It's a really, really pastel-y pink. But that completes this look. I hope that you guys had a great Mother's Day. Let me know down below what you guys did on Mother's Day. I hope that you guys have a good rest of your day, and I will see you in my next tutorial. Bye-bye.